Joe Palbo here, the only man on YouTube with a face for radio and a voice for print. I've got an unboxing now from Northstar Minis. This is one of their pseudo Kickstarter pre-releases for the new Stargrave, and there should be a lot of good stuff in here, so I want to get this out as an unboxing because I just got it this morning. And remember, kids, when you've got the knife, remember you're going to put it in and you're going to pull it towards you in a rapid cutting motion. This is for you, Jackie. Cut, cut, cut. Whoop. Cut, cut, cut. Cut one-handed. Oops. Cut, cut, cut. If anybody wants to come and be my intern slash roadie, I'd be happy to pay you in chicken tendies. That's about all I can promise. Try and open this with one hand. I am a college graduate. Now I'm kind of excited for this. There should be some plastics and a few metals in here as well from the Stargrave, the new Stargrave line. And I want to give you all a first look, right? And maybe we'll be able to. I'm not in the man cave. I've graduated to upstairs status for a while. As long as I promise to use my litter box, I am not banished to the basement, at least for this one. Oops, come on. Oh, okay, here it is. Northstar. Thank you. I've ordered a few things from Northstar before, aside from the shipping from England. I've always been pretty impressed with what they have. These are the Stargrave Scavengers. 20 multi-part plastic figures. I'm really looking forward to these. I'm hoping there are a few that I can use for my Inquisitorial retinue. Yeah, look at that. I did pay for this with my own money. Look at that gas mask head. I do like that the Stargrave minis are sufficiently chunky. And I do like the thinner bases. If you want to build up the height, you can use a little bit of a cork tile. A little bit of torn up cork will raise them to the height of the this typical fare. And this was the Kickstarter. 20-sided die. You need 20-sided dice for Stargrave. And this is supposed to be a junked robot, and it's in resin. So let's take a look at that. It's like a little robot duder. Spider bots. A little bit of flashing on there, but that'll clean right up. Just a little bit of flashing. And then junked. He's holding his head. Little android duder holding his head. Make a great objective marker for something like Kill Team or you know, even for a role-playing game if you use minis. Look at that. And see, so this was the bonus bag. Let's dump it out. There was not a packing slip. These were pre-boxed, and so it just said on the outside what it was. So let's just take a look. Let's see. This is Mercenaries, I think. I think this is one screw from Stargrave Minis. I've used some of these before for kit bashing. There's a lot of extra bits. There's a backpack. Shotgun arms, another backpack. Some bodies are also sufficiently chunky. With the armor like this, actually, they're actually fairly unisex. I've put female heads on these, and had them turn out pretty well, especially the ones that have got the big bags on them, on the chest pouches. There's a rocket launcher, and it says right on what they are. Let's see. Upside down. Stargrave, Northstar Military. Osprey Publishing. I thought it said which ones they were. Yeah, okay, this is Mercenaries. And these actually have pretty good heads. And with the little blob of green stuff, these actually fit pretty well on most of the Games Workshop minis. I've used these, some of these heads on Cadian bodies before. There's some alien heads, there's monkey head, lizard head. They don't have a neck socket, but if you take a small blob of green stuff and stuff it in the socket, they fit right on with nary a fuss. Okay, so for this box, I got one sprue of Mercenaries. I think this is enough to make 5 plus extra arms and heads and bits. And let's see, we're still opening. These are like these are Beastmen, I think. I do not have these. These are from Frostgrave, not Stargrave. But you've got enough bits here to make some Beastmen, and looks like those have sockets and not heads. And those are the heads. Oh yeah, those are nice. Unfortunately, they don't even have necks, but with a little bit of green stuff, these would make some awesome loyalist beastmen for your Imperial Guard army. Yeah, those are nice. They're actually a little better for that than the demons, which actually did have neck sockets. I'm gonna, since there's 10 heads and 5 bodies, that means I've got 5 heads with which to experiment, and I'm gonna see if I can get those on some I've got some extra Cadian shock troop bodies. See if I can make some loyalist beastmen. That would be awesome. Let's see, so that's 2 of the sprues, and what's this one? These aren't demons either. What are these? These are also Frostgrave, since they're Northstar. Are these like their chaos cultists? Doesn't say on the sprue. Those are not, but no, man, look at those bits. Focus, focus, focus. One of these days I'm going to get a camera with can focus a little better. There you go. Let's take a look at is that the head? Those are kickass. And another sprue. Lots of shields. These are like Vikings. I think these are the barbarians from Frostgrave. Those, look at that duder. And I think this one's got extra heads too. 5 bodies. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 10 heads. Which means put those on some Cadians too. Make some maybe some chaos them up a little bit. Maybe use the Beastmen and some of these heads. Make some renegade guard, and that's it. And then let's see, 24 bases. Oh, and the metal minis. Don't sleep on the metal minis. These are new Stargrave. I think there's like officers or something. Again, I bought this as the pre-release. Let me see. Oh, hey, look, a psyker. Oh man, no heck yeah! Look at that guy. He looks like a psyker, and he's got a cape. I'll have to paint that up maroon and put him with my sisters, won't I? The backpack's a little out of place, but he would fit in with my Imperial Guard retinue. I need to have somebody with a 3D printer print up some Imperial eyes. The eye. Wish I could change that hand to give him a staff or something. But yeah, that guy with that visor. Heck yeah, that's a sanctioned psyker right there. Let's see what else we got. My gosh, focus, will you? He's got a nice visor too. Is that like a demo pouch? He's holding a pouch. The only problem I have with metal is that it's hard to kit bash. Not impossible to kit bash, but hard to kit bash. And I'll probably put some pins. I'll run some wire through the feet and use epoxy instead of glue, just to give them a little better purchase on the base. Base. Let's check this one out. Oh my gosh! Look at that. He's got like what's that on his hand? These are going to look great painted up, though. Looks like he's selling cups of tea or something, doesn't it? These are not bad for white metal. I just need to get the bases cleaned up. And this one I might actually do a little bit of painting on it before I pin him down, just to make sure, just to see. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to move these up into the queue and put these with my sisters. And last one. Another psyker. Oh, look at that guy. He even looks the part with his brain. Is he big? Check out the big brain on Brad. Yeah, smart motor scooter. That's right. My gosh, these are great. So we're gonna do an early unboxing for these. Let me know in the comments which ones you're most curious to see painted up first, and I'll see which ones I can get. So we got like these 4. I don't know. We can call these psyker dudes. In the comments or in the video description, I'll get the description of the guys. These are from Northstar Minis. They're out of England. Northstarfigures.com. I've done quite a bit of business with them. Again, I paid for this with my own moolah. Nothing free here. So we got the 4 psyker dudes, the junk robot, the other robots. I need another D20, like I need a hole in my head, but not a bad roll for the first time out of the gate. And let's see, in these, 1 sprue of barbarians, 1 sprue of beastmen with lots of greebles. That knife over there looks really good. Wish I had more of those. I might cut the chicken bone off though. I don't like. Let's see, and then 1 more, and then 1 sprue of. That's the beast men with the big heads. I'm hoping I can get those extra heads to fit on the other bodies. They look like they're the right scale. And then 1 sprue of mercenaries. I've actually put together quite a few of these guys. If you're using minis, and I don't mind if you do, your hobby, your way. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't use minis in your RPG. They have a purpose, especially for keeping things in space and time, so that when the bomb goes off, the booby trap goes off, the players can't say, "Oh, I was over there looking at that thing." No, your mini was next to the generator / vent / cursed artifact / computer console / altar. When the bomb went off, the booby trap was tripped. You did it. You own it. So yeah, there's a little rocket, little RPG. Glue that on a guy's back, glue it on his belt, put it in his hand. Lots of futuristic Steyr-AUG type submachine guns. The guns look a lot of them look kind of cheesy. Some of them look really good though. Shotguns for your Gene Stealer cultists. You can never go wrong with grenades. I throw my grenade. Best RPG tagline ever. Some auto guns. Lots of backpacks, lots of heads. Some of the heads actually have pretty cool scarring on them when you paint them. Cyborg eyes. I've actually used quite a bit of these. Again, there's a lizard man with a robot eye. Frog man, pardon me. You get a good. There's a female box too that I really like. Like there's some diversity. And then so let's open up one of the scavenger. Typically with the Stargrave minis, you get 4 identical sprues, which is good and bad. It's good that they're not quite as line dancery as War Games Atlantic tend to be. They're a little chunkier than War Games Atlantic. I really like these bases though, because they're a little bit, again, they get the mini a little closer to the ground than the standard Games Workshop. And if you want to build up the height, you can do it with, like I said, a bit of cork. So let's look and see these real quick. Oh, trench coats, always a good thing. Knee pads, again, got that gene steel going on. Auto guns, shotguns, greebles, combat knives, never have enough of those. Glue them on the backpack. Clubs, trench knives, magazine pouches, magazines. Mutant heads. Look at that. Cloaked heads, robe head, beret heads. Make that guy your Tempesta Science captain right there. Oh, lots of I love melee and pistols. Melee and pistols. It's like a Kalashnikov with some kind of a stock folded. Or is it in a pouch? It's in a pouch. I'm starting to lose my light here, guys. Lots of arms. As I said, usually you get the same sprue 4 times, but you get enough variety aside from the bodies. So I don't typically, you really try to mix and match to make them look like they're not line dancing. But for the money, I've been a big fan of the Osprey, the Stargrave / Frostgrave sets, especially since they're compatible. You put some of the demon heads on these guys, put some of those barbarian heads on these guys, mix them all up, throw them all out there, and you're good for any game from Traveler, to GURPS, to even a lot of D20 if you're playing a D20 Modern or Starfinder, is that what it's called? Pathfinder in space. Obviously for any of those. They're good high quality plastic. They've got enough detail that they will take contrast paints / speed paint, dipping ink, any of those. It'll take them really well. I'm a big fan. So there you go. That's my unboxing all the way from jolly old England. Special thanks to me for paying for this set from Northstar Figures. They've got a whole bunch of these sets. Bundles. They're bundles, and you get a pretty good deal on them. Shipping is fairly inexpensive. I'll have a link to the details in the video description. And sorry I didn't get as much painting done this week. Life's gotten in the way. But yeah, comment if you want to see some of these get painted up on a stream. Especially the guys with the capes. These are definitely going to be going into my my Renegade Inquisitor retinue. In fact, I might put those on regular Games Workshop size bases just so they all blend together. They all fit in well. And with my Battle Sisters, lots of backpacks. Future looking backpacks. I love it's got like just a bit of a retro. I wish there were more ray guns. Lots of not a lot of ray guns on this one, but like a drum-fed shotgun, always a good choice. But they will be 100% compatible with the arms on that mercenary sprue, so I can give them some ray guns. I can also always cut off the guns and add on some of the resin guns from Victoria Miniatures that are much closer in appearance to the classic Warhammer 40k las gun. All right, this has been about 20 minutes. And thanks for sticking around. Appreciate it. You guys that have been loyal watchers and commenters. I hope to get some of these up along with painting some more of my sisters this week. So give me a holler and shout in the comments anything you'd like to see. Once again, the rules. Games Workshop is not the hobby, and the hobby is not Games Workshop. And remember, your hobby, your way, and have fun. So these would proxy in for a whole lot of whole lot of games from fantasy war. Sci-fi war games, sci-fi tabletop RPGs. So I'll catch you next week. Bid you peace.